What if I told you that within reach lies the promise of endless wealth, decades worth of life experience gained in mere moments, or the ability to peer into the future? Each of these coveted treasures can be obtained through a mysterious and unearthly journey, one that traverses the cryptic dimensions of the Sisters of the Vale. Let me guide you through this arcane path, intertwined with an ancient radio ritual, offering these alluring prizes, but at a cost shrouded in enigmatic dread. Are you ready to venture into this realm? To perform this ritual, you'll need to start by acquiring an analog radio. This aged device serves as your portal, a link to the hidden dimensions beyond our own. Its analog frequency tuner is the key to unlocking the elusive pathways that lead to the mysterious realm of the Sisters of the Vale. Once you've obtained this historic instrument, make sure it's ready for the next crucial steps in the ritual. To proceed, ensure the radio can tune down to 70.2 AM and has a headphone jack port. These features are crucial for your journey ahead. They play a vital role, allowing you to connect with the hidden signals that link our world to the mysterious domain of the Sisters of the Vale. Once you have an analog radio, with all the necessary features, your next step involves setting the stage for the ritual. Find a secluded spot where external disturbances are minimal. This must occur at precisely 2 AM on any Friday the 13th of the year. The timing is crucial for the ritual's success, as it enhances your focus and connection with the ethereal frequencies awaiting your reception. Now you must tune your radio to 70.2 AM and endure the dissonant static for a grueling hour and 15 minutes, without falling asleep or removing the headphones. This endurance is the threshold, the key to opening the door to the elusive realm. If you persist through this prolonged duration amid the static's eerie cadence, you'll gradually perceive a faint whisper emerging from the noise. This signifies the progression of the ritual, signaling your impending transition into the mysterious realm of the Sisters of the Vale. Upon awakening within a vast chamber, an overwhelming sense of dread takes hold as the 70 Sisters of the Vale loom before you. These spectral entities exude an unmistakable malevolence, their very presence dripping with an aura of ominous intent. The Sisters' form is a grotesque blend of the spectral and the horrifying, their faces twisted into nightmarish masks of terror. Their piercing gazes, cold and unrelenting, bear down upon you, instilling a primal fear reminiscent of facing unspeakable horrors. As they motion towards a trio of doors, a bone-chilling realization sets in. This marks the commencement of the harrowing and perilous journey through this foreboding and malevolent realm. Led by the foreboding Sisters of the Vale, you stand before 3 doors, each pulsating with an aura of its own. The first door appears unassuming, its surface devoid of any distinct features, yet a palpable air of emotional turmoil emanates from beyond. The second door, weathered and ancient, exudes a chilling sensation, hinting at an unseen horror lingering within its confines. However, it's the third door that sends shivers down your spine. An infernal gateway emanating an aura of impending doom, its very presence foretelling of unfathomable trials. The Sisters, their malevolent presence looming, await your choice. The first, unassuming door promises 70 years of condensed life experiences, an amalgamation of wisdom an insight beyond measure. The second door, weathered by time, grants you a glimpse into your own future, allowing you to peer 70 years ahead, unveiling the secrets of your destiny. As for the ominous third door, it tempts you with the allure of unparalleled fame and riches that exceed the boundaries of imagination, promising a life of fame and wealth that spans beyond 70 lifetimes. With your decision imminent, the Sisters of the Vale stand silently, their haunting gaze fixed upon you as you prepare to step into the unknown, embarking on a journey that defies the bounds of sanity and fortitude. Beyond the chosen door lies a seemingly infinite expanse, a room without walls, where the floor stretches into a perplexing void. At its center stand two doorways, imposing and foreboding, each without handles, seemingly melded seamlessly into the floor. The first door, crafted from a dark, pulsating flesh-like material, radiates an eerie warmth. At the base rests a beating human heart, suspended in an ethereal glow, throbbing in a hypnotic cadence, seemingly synchronized with the very rhythm of life. Contrastingly, the second door bears a cold metallic sheen, etched with arcane symbols that shimmer faintly in an iridescent glow. At its base lies a human brain, pulsating with an otherworldly luminescence, each rhythmic throb echoing in unsettling synchronization with the heart nearby. These doors pose a harrowing choice, transcending the ordinary, a choice between the emotional and vital essence represented by the heart, promising devastating emotional ruin, or the cerebral essence, embodied by the brain, threatening to drive you beyond the brink of sanity. Once you've made your fateful choice between the doors, take a decisive step and firmly stamp upon the chosen organ, symbolizing the destruction of your own essence. As your foot connects with the pulsating flesh, a chilling resonance echoes through the room, and the door you've selected begins to open. Within the chosen door lies an infinite corridor, stretching into eternity, its walls seemingly composed of a flesh-like, shifting substance, a faint iridescence flickering among its edges. Rows of doors line the passage, a dim glow emanating from the numerals etched upon them. Each numeral flickers akin to a wavering flame of a candle, casting a faint, intermittent illumination upon the corridor's eerie expanse. Strangely, progress here isn't measured by distance travelled, but by the passage of time. 1 year precisely. It's a year of unending emotional or mental turmoil, an agonizing journey through amplified memories of the hurt inflicted upon and by those closest to you. The desolate passage becomes your solitary abode for the year, an isolated trek through the haunting echoes of past grievances. Each step forward signifies a relentless confrontation with emotional scars or mental trials, with only one of the Sisters of the Vale as your spectral companion. Their presence serves as a reminder, a haunting spectre that looms nearby, observing your struggles within this agonizing solitude. As you travel this desolate corridor, every step forward plunges you deeper into emotional torment or mental anguish. Along this lonely path, the Sister of the Vale, your spectral companion, becomes a harbinger of punishment, delivering retribution for each perceived misstep. Her unseen hands leaves scratches upon your skin, traces of her ethereal presence etched in faint, ghostly patterns. At times, her presence manifests in chilling bites that seem to pierce the very fabric of your emotional well-being, or inflicts wounds upon your psyche. With every stride forward, the corridor's atmosphere grows increasingly oppressive. The weight of your emotional or mental burden feels magnified. It is as if unforeseen forces anchor your feet, impeding your progress. The sister's spectral influence extends further, her power seemingly stripping away one of your senses and leaving you disorientated and vulnerable within this haunting expanse. Each punishment inflicted serves as a relentless reminder of your isolation and the spectre's dominion over this realm of trials and tribulations. After 1 year has passed, you will reach the end of the corridor, where you will find a doorway to continue on. And by this door, a ghostly, almost translucent table. As you stand at this crucial juncture, the choice before you carries an ominous weight. Before the spectral table lies a flesh-like pill, an object that defies comprehension. It wriggles and pulsates, exuding an eerie darkness. The pill's surface, a twisted amalgamation of fleshy material, appears almost alive, its irregular contours undulating with an otherworldly rhythm. Within its pulsating mass, faint veins seem to flicker a strange darkness intermittently, casting an unsettling shadow upon the spectral table. The pill's unsettling appearance sends shivers down your spine, an uncanny semblance that resonates with the realm's grotesque aesthetic. Its very essence seemed to mirror the torment and trials that you faced, a physical manifestation of the anguish that permeates this eerie domain. This unnerving spectacle further complicates your choice, amplifying the tensions as you weigh the consequences of ending your nightmare, or delving deeper into the unknown horrors that lie beyond the next door. Should you opt to consume this fleshy pill and end your ordeal, understand this: you won't wake up in your world, nor in any other. Your soul will cease to exist, departing the spectral realm and leaving behind your physical body in the real world, a mere empty vessel, devoid of its animating essence. If you choose to continue, the path beyond the next door unfolds into another corridor, stretching endlessly before you. For another year, you navigate this desolate expanse, accompanied by a different Sister of the Vale than the last. The emotional or mental turmoil intensifies, inflicting upon you a torment of amplified anguish, surpassing the trials of your previous ordeal. Each step forward feels heavier than the last, burdened by the weight of accumulated trials. The sister's spectral presence looms, her demeanor reflecting an even more sinister and malevolent essence than her predecessor. Her influence seems to magnify the depths of your emotional scars or mental tribulations, rendering this leg of the journey even more harrowing and unforgiving than the last. With the passage of time, the corridor stretches endlessly, marking another year of trials within this spectral domain. The sister's form becomes an ever-present tormentor, a haunting silhouette that embodies malevolence and unearthly terror. Her influence, more pervasive than before, seems to twist and distort the very fabric of your emotions and thoughts, plunging you deeper into an abyss of amplified suffering and despair. In this relentless odyssey, the physical pain inflicted upon you by this sister surpasses that of the previous trial. Each Each agonizing moment feels like an escalation of torment, an ever-mounting anguish that stretches the boundary of endurance. The sister's relentless presence adds a layer of excruciating physical torment to the already unbearable emotional and mental tribulations, pushing you to the brink of your physical and spiritual resilience within this torturous realm. And should you make it to the end of this corridor, in a year's time, another daunting prospect awaits. At the corridor's conclusion, you'll be faced with yet another spectral table. Upon it rests another flesh-like pill, eerily reminiscent of the one encountered before, and a new door, an invitation to confront further unknown horrors. The time-worn cycle of torment seems to persist, offering the option of either consuming the horrifying-looking pill, ending this ongoing nightmare, or venturing through the ominous threshold of a new door, delving into uncharted depths of emotional and mental tribulations that lie beyond. This relentless cycle of torment, spanning across 70 agonizing years, seems to amplify with each passing corridor. The Sister of the Vale, an ever-ominous presence, stands as a sentinel of spectral agony, each iteration surpassing the previous in malevolence and despair. With every new door crossed, the trials grow darker, delving into abysses of suffering yet unseen. An unending cascade of escalating torment that relentlessly tests the boundaries of one's resilience and fortitude within this nightmare. If you manage to endure and reach the end of this 70-year ordeal, the toll on your being will be immense, physically aged and emotionally or mentally shattered. Beyond the final door lies the outside world, but your journey is far from over. You're tasked with dragging your weathered and battered body across the desolate expanses of Raven's Rock. The island is besieged by relentless gale-force winds and unyielding torrents of rain. Your path leads you through the perilous Whispering Woods, a foreboding place where even the bravest hesitate to linger. Legends tell of people vanishing in these woods at night, their fate swallowed by the eerie whispers and unknown terrors that haunt this cursed domain. Your only chance at survival demands unwavering resolve. You must press onwards without pause, for stopping means risking the same fate that has befallen others in these haunted woods. The journey ahead, through the relentless elements and haunting woods, is a treacherous gauntlet that demands sheer determination and an unyielding will to overcome the unknown perils that lie ahead. After traversing the Whispering Woods and enduring the daunting journey through the island's hostile terrain, your path ascends into the towering summit of a mountain. At its pinnacle stands a solitary shack, weathered and worn by time. As you step inside, you find yourself in the island's radio station. Here, amidst the relics of broadcast equipment, you're compelled to tune into the station's frequency, 70.2 AM. As the station emits a familiar static, you sit and endure the white noise for an hour, enveloped in a haunting silence. Gradually, whispers permeate the static, a haunting echo that resonates through the air. The whispers grow louder and more distinct until they engulf your senses, lulling you into unconsciousness. When you awaken, it's not within the spectral realm or the haunting island, but back in the familiarity of your own home. Astonishingly, you find yourself 70 years younger, a physical embodiment of your former self, yet burdened with the weight of accumulated turmoil and trials endured within that spectral nightmare. You're granted a second chance at life, but the haunting memories and emotional scars of the harrowing journey remain etched within your being, a reminder of unimaginable trials you braved within the spectral depths. The reward you receive upon awakening from this harrowing ordeal hinges on the initial door you chose within that haunting realm. If you entered the first door, you'll gain 70 years worth of life experience condensed into moments. Opting for the second door unveils a glimpse of your future for the next 70 years. Choosing the third door brings fame and unimaginable riches. However, a grave warning lingers. Should you attempt to re-enter this realm once more, dire consequences await. If the Sisters of the Vale recognize your return, you risk a fate beyond reckoning. Remembered by these enigmatic beings, you'll face a terrifying transformation, reduced to nothing more than a heart and a brain, sitting at the foot of a door